Hello, I'm Dr. Hudson from Highland Park Animal Hospital, and today I'd like to help you better understand dog wellness and how to ensure your dog thrives. My assistant Matt will be helping by asking some questions about it, and I hope we are able to help you learn more about why dog wellness is so important.
Dr. Hudson, why Dr. Hudson, what is involved in a dog wellness exam?
A dog wellness exam involves a full physical exam. We are examining all the major body parts of your dog, all the way from eyes and ears, the mouth, uh, your heart, so listening to the heart, feeling on our stomach, looking at our skin for any lesions or possible parasites, and then, yeah.
How does dog wellness impact the longevity of my pet?
Dog wellness is really important in improving the longevity and quality of your dog's life. Dog wellness can be used to pick up on some medical issues before they are directly affecting your dog. On a physical exam, we can often pick up issues that are apparent before an owner realizes that their dog is actually sick or affected. And by picking up early, we are able to sometimes and often able to be ahead of the curve and recommend appropriate either treatments or further diagnostics to improve the health of your pet.
How soon should I bring my pet in to see a veterinarian for a wellness exam?
So, the AHA recommendations for the standard of care involve a physical exam or a wellness exam with the veterinarian every 1 year old. Geriatric dogs, or dogs that are older than 8 to 10 years old, often do recommend biannual physical exams, especially if you have any concerns or questions.
Will additional testing be needed beyond a wellness exam?
Yes. So obviously, our physical exams are everything hands on that we can see or hear when we're listening to your pet. But during a annual visit, it is often recommended to perform at least some minimal diagnostics, such as a heartworm test and a stool sample, to make sure everything internally is going on well. We also offer wellness screens that are included with the heartworm test that has a little bit more of an in-depth blood sampling to get a look at our liver, our kidneys, our internal organs, and make sure everything there is functioning appropriately.
How will a veterinarian assess dog wellness?
So we will often examine the pet and note any changes. Some abnormalities are not necessarily an issue when they're evident, but we are able to assess trends. So if we've been seeing your pet over the years, we can determine things that have changed or progressed a little bit over time. That's important. And then also, blood work monitoring does also give us the ability to determine trends in that individual's internal health.
What are some dog wellness recommendations my vet is likely to make?
So often we'll make recommendations based on our physical exam, but some of the more common things that we do recommend off of a physical exam is dental cleanings if the teeth are showing some significant issues. Dental health is actually very important to the internal health of a dog. There's studies that dogs with proper dental cleanings live on average 2 to 3 years longer than dogs with inappropriate dental care. It helps with their appetite, their energy, and even bad dental disease has been shown in all mammals to cause increase the incidence of both heart and kidney disease. So often we'll recommend some dental care. I'll also sometimes discuss diet changes or whatnot, depending on the health of the pet. And then a lot of it is based on our recommendations, is based on any concerns that the owner might give to us during the exam. We can address those at that time.
What are some possible environmental factors that can affect dog wellness?
So there's a lot of environmental factors that could range from how much exercise they're getting, where they like to travel. Sometimes people that take their dogs hiking or in rural settings is a great activity for dogs getting out and experiencing new things, but it does increase a little bit of a risk of exposure. So discussing those exposure of different uh, variety of issues. That's an important thing to kind of discuss with your veterinarian. But also just what your routine schedule is. Are you going on walks? Are we having trouble getting up and down the stairs? Stuff like that in our environment can be helpful with us.
Why is early detection of health issues in my dog so important?
It's very important for two big reasons. Early detection will often give you a better outcome. So if we pick up on conditions earlier, we can often be ahead of the curve and prevent this from getting worsening or significantly delay it from getting worsening. It is also usually financially better to pick up something um, early on rather than when it's really progressed. That could require a lot more advanced treatments and diagnostics to better get a handle on what's going on.
What is geriatric dog screening?
So geriatric dog screening is checking. It kind of goes back to the physical exam that we had talked about earlier. We're looking at a lot of things that might be affecting dogs. Some vision changes. Is there any heart changes, especially in our small breed dogs? Sometimes their hearts can become a little bit more impaired or faulty when they're beating, and so picking up on those things when they're older can help us better prevent things from getting worse. Also, getting ideas on other things like how are we losing weight? Are we getting a little bit overweight? The opposite. What are appetites like? All of those things can be important, especially in our senior citizen dogs, on helping them live happy and better lives.
Thanks, Dr. Hudson. I appreciate you taking the time to answer all my questions.
If you have any questions regarding dog wellness, please reach out to us at Highland Park Animal Hospital and we're happy to help you.